Драги ученици, добар ден и добре дојдовте во уште едно видео од нашата училница. Моето име е Весна Карлева-Глушкова, работам како наставник во Основното училиште Васил Блавинов од Велес, а мојата денешна задача е да ви олеснам правилно да го потребувате present continuous tense тогаш кога искажуваме идност. I'll switch to English now. First, we'll start with two sentences. Look at the sentences very carefully and find the difference. My mom is making a birthday cake for me next Friday. My mom is making a birthday cake for me at the moment. Yes, you guessed it. The difference is in the time when the activities are happening. In the first sentence, the activity is happening next Friday, which means in the future. In the second sentence, it's at the moment, which means now, at present. Let's look at the sentences again. Which tense is used? You know, when we want to detect the tense, we usually focus on the verb. Here it is marked with pink. Can you guess which tense this is? Yes, it's the present continuous tense. How do we form this tense? What do we use? We form the present continuous tense by using the language formula to be with its three forms am, is or are, plus main verb, plus ing. And here you can see it in a sentence. She is visiting her grandparents next week. Next week is a very important part of this sentence. It gives you the time when things are happening. So this is obviously in the future. How do we form the negative form? By simply adding not to the auxiliary verb to be, and this is the language formula we get. Am not, isn't, aren't, plus verb, plus ing. And this is the sentence. My friends aren't going to Sarah's party. This is the question form. The subject and the auxiliary just change their positions. So we start with the auxiliary, am, is, are, then we add the subject, the verb, and the ing suffix. And here it is in a sentence. Are your cousins going to Egypt this summer? Now let's try this in sentences. The first sentence is affirmative, the second is negative, and the third is the question. I'll give you a few moments to think. So we have Mary is going to Skopje this weekend. Peter and Tom aren't having pasta for dinner later. Are your parents buying a new car next month? What do we use present continuous for the future? What do we express with it? We know that present continuous is used for things happening now at the moment. But that's just one use. The second, also very important use of this tense is to express fixed arrangements in the future. What does that mean? It means that it expresses something that you and your family, for example, or friends have agreed on, and there is 100% certainty that this will happen or not happen. It's very different from making plans. When you make plans, there is a 50-50 chance that it will be realized. But when you express a fixed arrangement, there is 100% certainty. So, for example, if we have a sentence like this, Matt is skating in the park next week, it means that this has been arranged. Matt knows it, his friends know it, and everybody will be in the park next week. Or maybe in this sentence, we're going shopping this weekend. It means that we all know and will be there at the time that we have arranged. There is 100% certainty. For example, here, we have a complex sentence. We aren't having a barbecue. We're working in the garden with Dad next Monday. This means that I know it, my sister or brother knows it, my dad knows it, and we're just waiting for next Monday to realize this. Or maybe this situation. We're working on the school project tomorrow. Tina is coming to my house at 5 p.m. This is that fixed arrangement. That's why I'm using present continuous to express it, to express that there is 100% certainty that this will happen. Now, let's see a practical use of this. This is Sally's arrangement for a trip to New York. Look at her notes and make sentences using present continuous for the future. So pay attention. These are arrangements. These are not plans, which means somebody there in New York already knows about this and they are all well organized. You will get a text, something like this. Sally is flying from the London airport at 2 p.m. on Monday. Then, on Tuesday, she's taking a tour to the Statue of Liberty. Next, she's watching a play on Broadway on Wednesday. On Thursday, she's seeing some skyscrapers, and on Friday, she's flying home at 6 a.m. I hope this video helps you to better understand how to express fixed arrangements for the future, how to use the present continuous tense. Thank you for your attention.